The ANC just loves to do name changes, and there's another town that is on their radar, and the residents are not happy. But before we get into that, ladies and gentlemen, you know what to do. Like this video, please, and don't forget to share it. Also, subscribe to the channel. I've got more content coming your way, and hit that bell notification so you're notified every time a new episode is up.
Criminals must taste you.
Ma'am, can you give me protection from yourself?
Did I hear that correctly? Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Newsflash. I'm your host, Joe Emilio. Thanks for tuning in. And let's get into the meme of the day. Black, no hard feelings about us having Black History Month. White, no, not at all. We have Father's Day. Wow. Wow. I'm laughing too much at that. That's savage, man. Oh, it's a stereotype for a reason, guys. I feel like this meme is a bit rough. I am curious to know, though, if you're watching this, how do you feel about this meme? All right, let's get into today's story. Name change for popular tourist town in South Africa hits resistance. The Department of Arts and Culture, together with the Eastern Cape Provincial Geographical Names Committee, conducted public hearings at Graaff Reinet over its proposed name change, which was met with resistance, while others believe the change is necessary. Okay, before we get into why some people think the name should be changed, let's talk a bit about the town itself. Graaff Reinet, or Reinet, I might be mispronouncing that so badly, I'm so sorry. Doing the best I can. This town has a rich history. It is one of the oldest towns in Eastern Cape and South Africa. The town was a starting point for the great trek groups led by Gerrit Maritz and Piet Retief, and furnished large numbers of food trekkers in 1835 to 1842. It is home to more national monuments than any other town or city in South Africa. It is also known for being a flourishing market of agricultural produce, noted for its mohair industry and sheep and ostrich farming. So the town has a very rich South African history, or more specifically, Afrikaans history, and there's nothing wrong with that. The Graaff Reinet Economic Forum said the town relied heavily on tourism, and changing a recognizable name such as Graaff Reinet would hurt businesses. And I can definitely understand that argument. So what is the proposed name change? Like, what name do they want to change this town to?
Wait for it.
At the end of last year, the Eastern Cape Department of Sports, Recreation, Art and Culture proposed that the town Graaff Reinet be changed to Robert Mangaliso Sobukwe. Okay, who's that? Robert Sobukwe was a South African anti-apartheid revolutionary and founding member of the Pan-Africanist Congress, or PAC, serving as the first president of the organization. He was imprisoned from 1960 to 1969. After his release in 1969, he lived with his family under house arrest. He died in 1978 from lung cancer. Okay, so he's part of the struggle, but what does that have to do with the town Graaff Reinet? Like, did he liberate some of the people in that town? Did he fight against the apartheid laws in that town? The only thing that links him to that town, from what I can tell, is...
Wait for it. Keep waiting.
He was born there. That's it. And according to those who want to change the name of the town, well, some believe Robert Sobukwe has a profound history involving Graaff Reinet. He was born there. I don't know how profound that is. When he was in the fight against apartheid and forming PAC, he was in Soweto, not Graaff Reinet. And the same people who want to change the name also said this: changing the name will help further build an inclusive history in South Africa. And there it is. Inclusive history. I call bullshit. And here's why. So the ANC wants to change names of towns now to be more inclusive, right? Okay, well, what about these names? These are towns all around South Africa. Yeah. For those of you who may not know, the K word's quite an ugly word here in South Africa. It's equivalent to the N word for the international audience that I have. And does the ANC change those names? No. I mean, I would imagine that if there is a name to a town that's going to offend the Black South African here, it would be those kinds of towns, not the people in the town, but just the name of the town. I mean, even for me, it's a bit uncomfortable to even see these names. And listen, this has nothing to do with Robert. I don't know if he was a good guy or a bad guy or whatever. I honestly don't care. He's in the past. He's dead. In renaming a town to his name is not going to suddenly resurrect him, and he's not going to really care, to be honest, because, well, he's dead. I mean, from what I can tell, he seems to be the Martin Luther King of South Africa. There was a speech that I saw that was quite good. The structure of the body of man provides evidence to prove the biological unity of the human species. All scientists agree that there is no race that is superior to another, and there is no race that is inferior to others. The Africanists take the view that there is only one race to which we all belong, and that is the human race. In our vocabulary, therefore, the word race, as applied to man, has no plural form. I mean, all that's missing is, I have a dream. And maybe the guy does deserve a town or a bridge or a road named after him. But it begs the question as to why the ANC is focusing on a town like Graaff Reinet. Again, it's got a very rich Afrikaans history. And regardless of how you feel about the Afrikaner or the history or apartheid or what have you, the point here is that all history deserves to be protected. You can't just take a black brush over history, over the parts that you don't like and you want to rewrite. Because at the end of the day, every person who lives in South Africa, every ethnic group, every tribe deserves their history to be told. History should be protected, and we should learn from history, whether you like the history or not. So again, I'm not saying that Robert doesn't deserve his name somewhere. Sure, give him something. I don't know, build a bridge. I don't know. When the ANC says that they want to be inclusive, it just means that they want to completely rewrite history and ignore the minorities in South Africa. That is a very dangerous and communist way of thinking. As I stated earlier, all history deserves to be protected. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to leave a like on this video, share it far and wide, and subscribe to the channel. I've got more content coming your way. And if you really enjoy what I do on this channel, please consider becoming a member. You get a lot of perks, one of which is you get to watch these episodes first before anybody else. If you want more information, please check out the join button below this video or go to the link in the pinned comment below. And with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. Your newsflash is in.
Hi, I'm Richard Wells, and I've been a professional voice actor for 40 years. I've made at least 10,000 recordings and spoken millions of words, but ironically, I'm best known for just 2. You won't know my face, but millions of you gamers really do know my voice, because I'm the guy who says Peggy 18 on all your video games. Now, I reckon Peggy 18 is one of the most heard recordings in history. Just for fun, if you've heard me say Peggy 18 over the last 15 years, just like this video, and maybe you'd like to share it with your gamer friends. Let's see how many of you have heard me. Just give me a like. Thanks a lot.